Yes, you can if you be quiet. I appreciate it. Listen, my wife's going to sit here while I explain to you why the socialism government of America is now thriving. Okay? To y'all Democrats and Republicans and independents. We have the new party I prayed for. Four-party tier system. Okay? It's always been there. It's always been in America in the front of the podium, but nobody listened to it because they know the difference. Today's society, the young people of today, with the technology they have, they're stupider than ever. That's right. You can tell them what they want to hear, and they will come to feast on it. It's that simple. You don't have to do it. You just have to present what they want to hear, and they will follow. Example one, what happened in the campuses in America. Socialism is taught to them through the schools because freedom of speech. Terrorism taught through the schools in America because of freedom of speech. So what do you got? You got a bunch of nitwits that's sitting there playing games on computers and believing things on the internet that isn't even true because they're not here. And you tell them you give them free stuff and that you also do one magical thing. You promise them everything for free from someone else. You don't think those pythons are not going to strike and feast upon those that speak? No, they're going to believe them. Our military proves that. Naive young people join the military to be what they're going to be. And the military will train you and tell you how to think, move, and all this stuff. It is a socialized system, not a democratic system in the military. So now, what do you get? You got a bunch of kids that want things for free, and they are now men and women. Remember that. They're not kids anymore. They're men and women wanting what they want. And they want it the easiest way they can get it from someone else. They're used to that now, some of them. So what do? You promise them anything and everything, and you will win. That's the rule book. Simple. You don't have to produce anything. Not a single thing do you have to produce in America. You can lie out your ass. And if people believe it, you knock on the doors, you present the game, as I call it, then what happens? You get elected. Now you got a problem. You made all these promises you know you weren't able to keep. But now you're in a position for yourself, not them. They're suckers. They voted you in. Socialism doesn't work. Never has and never will. Now, when you take the people from the top, which you're supposed to be taught in college, and drag them down to where you're at by taking all those things away they work hard for, your jobs go poof, gone. Everything you ever had, your parents had, and all gone. The retirement fund they had, it's gone. So now you bankrupt your parents. Ain't that fun? And your siblings. Just for socialism. Everybody gets everything. Medical bills, doctors will run. They'll get out of the profession. They do not want to do it. They won't make a penny to survive on because they're going to get the same thing everybody else does. So why do it? You can look around the world if you open your eyes and actually see. You'll see what happens. And all you young people, I don't blame you for going to socialism. We allow it to be taught in our colleges. We allow it to be taught in elections. We have the most corrupt elections in the world, but we say we don't. We allow illegal people that's not supposed to be voting, people that gave up their rights to vote, voting, everything else, as long as they vote for me. Or even throw in stacks like in Atlanta. They forge a bunch of crap by doing the illegal things to get the vote. Anyway, let's go back to reality. All of these people now today, that is age to vote are naive beyond belief. You wave a $50 bill in a fancy car you rent it, and they will follow to the end of the earth. They're that stupid. Seeing is believing. Hearing the word on the internet is believing. So all the socialism within my lifetime, I get to see this reenacted, the part I've been waiting on. When they get power, I want them to have power. I want them to be elected as many places as they possibly can. Let this country go through it while I'm still alive so I can see what comes out the other end. The only experience we haven't experienced, we're going to experience. And it's happening now. New York City. The one step that started it was being a Democrat. The last step to finish it is a socialist slapping the Democrat out of the way and taking his spot or her spot. That's it. So, y'all have been what we call hoot week, or what we call, you've been KKK. That's right. They've been having a thing pull over them the whole time, having their secret parties and had their cross burnings. Socialism. KKK rode them in the door and rode them up to the podium. Now you got it. What are the socialists going to do? They're going to take all the rich people's money, and the rich people are going to leave America. They're going to take the jobs with them. They're going to leave us. Even us that are freedom thought people. We're going to have tyranny in our country. No law enforcement. No way to defend ourselves. This is what it's all about. To break us as Americans. And they just started the process. And you kids are so stupid, you don't see it because you can't. You proved that with the rights you had. River to the sea, river to the sea. What do you think that means? Huh? When they say river to the sea, they mean what they mean. They've been indoctrinated being a socialism and a terrorist. Wow. How stupid can they be? Well, we raised them. We had them, and they had their kids, and they raised their kids. Stupider at every generation. And the few that are not stupid, oh, by the way, all you employees of the United States government that's supposed to represent the people, you no longer will have a job shortly. That's right. You're going to be on the street with your little clinking bowls and your tools to eat with. It's empty. I need some food. They're going to take, say they're going to take care of us. They're all going to be unemployed. They will not be no IRS. They will not be no law enforcement. They will be absolutely nothing. Russia and China will walk right in over top of us because we won't even have a military to defend us. That's what you're asking for with socialism. We have nothing. We're all poor. That's the truth. Now, who's going to pay the bill? In socialism, they're not going to pay any damn bills. They didn't make the bills. Yeah, America did, not them. So they're not going to pay them. So America gets bankrupt. And this is before even the primaries get here, what I'm talking about. It's that fast. Now, you think the Democrats can learn that playbook? They've been doing it their whole life, and they let somebody else take it from them and slap them upside the head so fucking hard and turn their feet upside down and stuck their head in the ground. That's pretty cool, ain't it? Now, you ready for the next part? This is the best part. With socialism, you get no retirement from the company. That's be stopped. That's over with because these people are leaving. They're not going to be here no more. How you doing? I'm just teaching these people what the older people like me and the generations, like your parents and your parents' parents, they will not have nothing to divide on because it'd be rampant Wild West. It'd be worse than that. Be the Soviet Union and Russia. You get shit for what the government gives you. And there is no government because they're going to wipe that out too. Nothing. Everybody's going to be thrown in a giant mixer and another country's going to come over here and destroy the United States of America within a bat of an eye. Who gets there first is the winner. There will be no America. The experiment will be over with. Or, or just the idea. Let's say we try the independence. They're in between both. They're livable. A lot better than socialists are. They just run their mouth, can't do shit. Not without us. But they're gonna destroy us, so we won't be around. I'm trying to tell you, vote. Just every primary, every election that comes up, you need to vote for whatever party you're in, because the party that's voting right now, that's making a difference, which is not good. When I say not good, that means no Social Security, no IRS, no law and order at all. That's right. Do what the hell you want to. Want to go rob your neighbor, kill the dog, the cat? Go ahead and do it, because they don't care. There's nobody to help you when you go down 911. There is no 911. There is no ambulance. You forgot about that. Medical care for everybody. Guess what? They did that in England. They did this all over the country, and it failed or is failing. Doctors bail out and go somewhere else. I don't blame them. Where you can make a dollar to feed their own mouth, their own kids, and their own family, and have a life they work for 24 hours a day for. You cannot blame them. Look at that. I talk to people all the time in Canada. Their system's like a socialism system. Guess what happened? I won't tell you, because the surprise is on you. So if you don't get your ass out there and vote to counteract the socialism, you get what you deserve. And trust me, you think you're going to get a check every month? None of us are going to get one. None of us. Checks and balances doesn't exist with socialism. Nope. They destroy it all. So you want to know how gullible our kids are? Evidently, the experiment went awry. We invented the internet. The military did. We made it public. It's supposed to make our world better. Look what it did. Yeah. Just look what it did. There's a select part of a society in America that will never change. There's a part of our society that is dying that will never change. We won't feed them. They're dying. Now, the part that isn't dying is socialism, because they never had it. Not here. They never went overseas and seen what it really is like to be in a socialist society. They haven't. So we get to experiment again. That's what America is all about. Donald Trump ain't the problem. Never was. The man's trying to leave a legacy behind you don't even want. What's that? A free country, a smaller government. But we won't even have a government. Everybody that works for the government, no matter what your agency is, you will be abolished by socialism. Understand? Because there's only be one king. That's it. Well, I got to live free. Everybody my age did too, and a little bit younger and a little bit older. We all got to really be in the real America and watch it disappear. We found out giving our rights away doesn't beat anything. So I just want to let you know what it's all about. We won't have shit. It's coming. It's here. Maybe I survive it, maybe not. But I love you all, and I hope you a better life. In the next life where I go, there is no feelings. There is nothing. There's the Lord or wherever down there. I deserve down there. I don't deserve to go up. But according to my religion, I've been forgiven. I hope it's so true. I've been tormented on this earth beyond belief by myself and by others, and by circumstances out of anybody's control. If I go through the list, you'll understand. Most of us go through that list too. Make sure those that cannot take care of themselves take care of the other ones they love. Please make sure your wife gets her medicine, eats her food, your husband the same way. Whichever one is deteriorating for whatever reason, cannot remember, cannot remind herself, you're responsible until you're not capable of doing the responsibility. I'm losing my wife. She doesn't accept it. She won't take the medicine to stop the progression of what's happening to her neurologically. What's wrong with me? I can't stop. There's no way you can stop brain damage. Mine's permanent. It's in the gray matter. I'm still functioning. I'm still breathing. I'm still seeing. I'm still hearing. I'm still speaking somewhat. So I am functional. It's not a woe is me. It's woe is us now. So if you don't go out and vote and counteract the other people's votes that are stupid, that don't know any better, they're going after the greed. Greed destroys everything. Remember that simple word, greed. If they provide for greed to occur, they are definitely Satan's children. That's right. Socialism is Satan's children in human flesh and form. Love you all. I hope you understand my wife did this for me. Kind of cute, ain't it? We bought these. They were on sale, just this color. I saw them all different prices, very expensive. We got them for $2.39 at a dollar store. I think it's called Family Dollar. It was great. We got two of them. They actually fit in our car holder in our car. Yeah. See, all that's going to be gone now. There will be no medical care for us anymore. If enough socialism people get voted in, there will be nothing left. Trust me. The debtors will be knocking on our door because they know there won't be no money shortly. They're going to get what they can. And then the other countries won't have to fire a single shot, just walk in the front door. You think you got any rights or liberty? You better know some heavy duty shit to defend yourself. Nobody does. It'd be like everybody removed society altogether we have. Gone. And it will be fast and quick and lethal. Not trying to scare you, just trying to tell you, go vote, counteract the damn thing that's going on right now. If you don't get your ass out there and vote with common sense, which is not readily available anymore, for your own liberties, what little bit left we got, then we won't have any at all. To you. To God and his wisdom. He wanted to show some of us what it's going to be like when we go to hell. They're going to bring it to earth. Look at the people in Russia right now, in China. That's right. We used them. We destroyed their environment. We totally devastated their people. They're dying left and right. Young people shouldn't be dying because their body's been poisoned by the factories and grounds they live on. They got polluted because they have nobody to protect them. Look at their homes falling apart. They're just dissolving with the weather. Homes you can't even get into because they're going bankrupt. We're going to have way worse than that. And it'll happen within years. So hopefully I might see it. So keep voting for socialism. Believe the lie. Democrats got you used to it. They lie like a motherfucker. And they get over it. Yeah, you believe it. So why not the socialism? Same lie. But they do it in a different way. They reach more people. Make it feel personal. We love you. We want you to be part of our party. Come vote for us. You're cool. We promise you everything you ever desire. That's our party. That's right. see what the America government does to protect its people. If they're anything like I think they will, they'll must socialize it. Social system that's coming, which isn't even a system, as quick as should be. So let's watch the show to the end. At least I will. The rest of you, love you dearly. I don't even know you, and I love you. I get a lot of those calls that drive me up the wall. You know what I mean? Every time you turn around, your phone's freaking ringing. I want to sell you something. Oh, this is not a selling call, but I want you to do this for me. That's those slowly creeping in the world. Oh yeah, we're going to help you get out of what? Well, we can do something nobody else has ever done in the history of man and woman. We can help ourselves. That's right, help ourselves. Once again, reminder, take your medicines. If you can't get your partner's medicine down their throat because they lie to you and hide it and don't do it and all that stuff, assisted living is the only other way to protect the loved one. You have no choice. You're like me, you don't hit women. I just don't. I don't take nothing, don't belong to me. I used to do all those stupid things when I was young. I quit. I quit because I woke up. I stopped doing the stupid shit that made me be stupid. That I wanted to live in the stupid world that I did, where everything was mine. There was no right and wrong. If I could take it, they deserve it. I live behind a lie. So I know what socialism is. It's where you go to prison for it. Now, young kids want to elect it. Oh, yeah. I can tell you right now, from start to finish, how we're going to lose our country. But why do that? And spoil the absolutely terror that's coming. You're going to wake up, no medical care, no 911, no nothing. That's right. And then you're going to hear somebody's voice that's going to tell you where to get your food at, what to do, how to wipe your ass, when you can wipe your ass, where you're going to sleep, where you're not going to sleep, all because you went for a brass ring that wasn't there. I told you. I told you. Drugs, alcohol, just plain out poor parenting would destroy our country. And thank God we had plenty of help with that with the Democratic Party. They're bullshit. I hope America survives something. Hope to see you on the other side. Check you out later. Your thoughts and wishes are on my phone, and I appreciate them, each and every one of them. Thank you. All the best. Leave the rest. That's my theory. Make it not a theory.